In Christina's Court, BET comedian Sean Harris wants the last laugh after his ex-girlfriend stiffed him on their rent.
What was the final point where you said, this is enough, we have to break up?
It got to the point where we was about to lose it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We were just clashing.
With each other all the time,
right.
physically
Yeah,
or just emotionally?
Verbally.
It got bad.
It was, a lot of it was my son. You know, if you can't respect me or my son or try to, you know, don't lash out at my son. That's wrong. You know, he never lashed out at him, but to me, he talked bad about him.
She's talking about jokes. I write jokes, and I talk about the kid, too. I mean, he's part of my life, so I can make... All comedians do that all the time. So I can't even get on stage and perform the way I want to because I'm afraid of what she's going to say, you know, later on.
Yeah.
You know
So, I mean, usually do you, when you jokes, you do offensive jokes?
A lot of them, yeah. But I mean, it's true. Most of everything I talk about is true. It's about my life, what I'm going through. I got a kid in my house that does this. I got a woman in my house that got bad gas. You know, I talk about stuff like that. Worst gas known to man, right here.
How did you do this for a whole year?
Right here.
That part doesn't bother me as much.
Because she knows. She go in the bathroom and turn everything on. The shower, the water, the fan, and be sitting and talking about.
Hey, you can have some time to tell me.
She goes to the bathroom and leave the door wide open so I can see her. She does that.
What dirty thing you want to tell me about him?
The only thing I have a problem with him is his mouth. He has a very sharp tongue.
He's a comedian, though. What do you expect?
No.
Thank you.
He's not being funny, though.
He's not?
No.
I've been the same all the way. I never changed for nobody.
I know, but sometimes, Sean, you need an intermission.
Not in my house, I don't. I'm in my house. I mean, I can do what I want to in my house.
Sometimes it's not always just an act.
That's true.
Maybe.
Thank you.
You know? When you're having a bad day sometimes, you don't need a joke about this or about that. When you're having a good day, it's fine. But once in a while, you need a tiny bit of privacy.
I can't think of the phrase, but there's a phrase about laughter and medicine.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if you're having a bad day,
of course.
and I come in and say something funny.
But not always. It's not always the best remedy.
It's not always funny, though.
It's not always the best remedy, no? So then it got to the point where the sharpness, his tongue, his attitude, you just said no more. So then you guys decided to split ways.
So yeah, I left.
What was it like when you guys split up, Sean?
I had to move into a hotel.
You did?
Got the receipt right here.
You moved for how many nights did you move to a hotel?
Nights. Probably months.
How many months?
I stayed in there for 2 months.
Really?
Until I was able to get things
another apartment
back in order and get back into my spot. You know what I mean? So.
Did you realize it was setting him back, that paying your part of the rent?
I didn't care at that time.
See,
you didn't
she don't care about that. See,
at
it's
that
the same
time,
thing in the house. As a comedian, you need to have funny thoughts. I can't argue with you and be funny tomorrow. I got a show tonight. You come in here arguing with me about some dumb mess, and you taking me out of my element.
But don't all men and women get into dumb arguments?
Yeah, but this is my job. I'm going to work tonight. I have to be in front of 5,000 people and make them laugh. The last thing I hear when I walk out my house is your mouth arguing.
Huh.
It's
I'm in the
all
car.
about him, all about Sean.
But to be fair, should she be on call 100%, 24 hours a day for your jokes all the time? Was that fair to her? Especially when they were about her or her son?
Right.
I mean,
especially when I needed to talk to him about something important.
I mean, it's natural to be funny, but you are a comedian. This is your trade.
I'll see
so
something.
how much fun was it for her living with you all the time?
It was a ball. She got.
She was having a great time. You've never lived with yourself.
In your opinion?
Great times.
You loved him, though.
Yeah.
A lot.
I love him.
Did he make you laugh?
Yeah.
All the time.
You still love him? Yeah, she does.
When Christina's Court returns.
How could it be true love when I'm getting yelled at constantly like a child in my
People
own
in
house?
love, they yell at each other all the
Oh,
time.
but that's true. Ask him, he's been married for how long?
Look at him, though. He look mad.
If you'd like to contact Christina's Court, call toll-free 1-800-901-7039 or log on to christinascourt.com.